Hi, welcome to openSUSE-11.3 with the new LXDE Lightweight X desktop environment. LXDE is now available for the first time as part of an officially packaged Novell DVD release in openSUSE 11.3. Today I hope to provide you a quick look at this lightweight desktop. First, let's look at the LX Display Manager. Now let's go ahead and log on to LXDE. Insert my username, type in my password, and there we are. Now, was that fast? Or was that fast? That was fast. As you can see from this, LXDE is a lightweight X desktop environment. Let's check out some items on the lower panel. Application Launcher, File Manager, Firefox. Left click to iconify all windows. Desktop 1, Desktop 2. There's 2 desktops. Later we'll add more. Clipboard Manager, Mixer, Time, Date, and Logout. In addition to the panel on the bottom, one can also add a panel here to the top. So let's just do that. Right click, create new panel, and there at the top is this white bar, which is a panel. We'll increase the width of this demonstration panel. Go into Appearance, we'll make it more solid, and there it is. But for the purpose of this demo, we'll stick with one panel. So I'm going to delete this second panel, delete this panel, and we'll stick with the original bottom panel for now. Let's tune the bottom panel. Right click, Panel Settings. Let's increase the height of it to make it more fat. We'll increase the icon size also. And in addition, there are other items we can change, like Appearance, Panel Applets, Advanced, but we'll stick with the default values for this demonstration. Let's now look at the LX Control Center. Go to System, LXDE Control Center, and you can see we have many options here for tuning the desktop from this control center. Configure OpenBox, mouse, keyboard, wallpaper, screensaver, appearance, PCMan FM. Even YAST can be launched from this area. But for our example, we'll configure OpenBox. So let's launch this. And there's various themes here. I'm going to change the theme to the Clear Looks Olive theme. Look at the black bar on the top, and now you can see it's green. OpenBox Configuration Manager. Let's also change the appearance. So look at the font size on the top there. Now we'll increase it from 10 to 14, and the OpenBox Configuration Manager font is much larger. Good for old eyes like mine. Notice we have 2 desktops here on the bottom. Let's change this to 4 desktops. And you can see we now have 4 desktops on the bottom. Now one can tune many other items from this configuration manager, but for our purposes we'll leave the remainder at their default settings. Let us now look at adding some icons to the desktop. Let's add YAST. So go to System, Admin, right click on YAST, select the Add to Desktop, and the YAST icon appears. Let's add a couple more. System Tools, I like to have the File Manager on the desktop. Right click, Add to Desktop. There's the PCMan FM File Manager, and we'll add a terminal as well, LX Terminal. Add to Desktop, and now we have LX Desk Terminal. Let us look in more detail at these icons that we added to the desktop. Let's start with the File Manager. Double click, and you can see this is PCMan FM 0.9.7, which is relatively new. One can also launch applications from PCMan FM under Appearances, Graphics, Internet, Office, Sound and Video, Some of these apps I got from Pac-Man and System Tools. Also note the trash is here, and this is where one can empty the trash. One can change the view, and if one wishes, show hidden files. Let's now look at LX Terminal. In this case, version 0.1.7. And let's change the font size. Go to Preferences. We'll change it from 10 to 14 and make it bold. Better for old eyes like mine. What else can one change? Let's change the background. Again, we'll go to the LXDE Control Center. Let's change the wallpaper. There are various selections here under wallpapers, fairly limited, but in my case I pre-positioned some images under pictures, and you can see on the right very small icon images, thumbnails of the pictures, wallpapers that I can select. I think I like the one above. Let's move up a bit and we'll select this wallpaper. And there we go. Now there are many more functions you can tune and have fun with tuning. As for the minimal requirement for LXDE on openSUSE, I recommend an absolute minimum of 128 megabytes of RAM. It will run at that speed, albeit when launching applications such as Firefox, it will be a bit slow because Firefox itself requires more than 128 megabytes of RAM, and one will be heavily into swap. Better performance is coming with 256 megabytes, where performance is fast, and if you have 512 megabytes of RAM, you can have many applications open at once with fast performance. I believe LXDE really shines with respect to the heavier KDE and GNOME in the RAM region from 128 megabyte to 512 megabyte of RAM. And if you have a PC with only that much RAM, then I recommend you give this LXDE desktop serious consideration. So that is the end of this demonstration. I hope that gives you a good flavor as to what this looks like. And please download the openSUSE 11.3 DVD and install the LXDE desktop and give it a try.